Today I'm traveling from the old French hill station in central Vietnam mountains down to the ocean. It is about a 4-hour drive and we are going from 1500 meters above sea level to zero because we will be virtually at the sea level on the beach almost. And I decided to take this sleeper bus. The reason is that I just wanted to have a chance to stretch, to lay down if I get bored by sitting. And even though it's about 4-hour drive only, it's a very good option. And by the way, it costs just about $10-12, not really an expensive trip. And on the way, we made one stop for about 20-30 minutes to eat. And also, if you want to have a need for number one or number two, there is a toilet, and that was basically it. Very, very nice, smooth trip, pretty good views through the agricultural area. And the biggest attraction in this Vietnamese version of French Riviera is the beach, South China Sea. And it's about 6 kilometers long, and there are thousands and thousands of people in the high season, and everyone is enjoying the beach. However, if you are looking for something earth-shattering in Nha Trang besides the beach, well, you have to look and you will not find it. But there are some little gems and some nice sights, so I will try to find them. And since we are by the sea, I'm pretty sure there will be some good seafood restaurants available. And Nha Trang is very, very popular with Chinese and with Russians. Actually, prior to the pandemic, about 80% of international visitors to Nha Trang were Russians and Chinese, roughly split half and half, 40% Chinese, 40% Russians. And if you walk along the beach, you will actually see Russian stores with Russian food, Russian language signs, and so on. So it's very, very popular. The reason, well, I would say prices, and of course, nice weather, nice beach, nice sea. So probably the combination of the two. Nha Trang is also known for seafood. No wonder that they call it seafood capital of Vietnam. So since I'm here, I have to try it. I'm not a big fan of seafood, but I just cannot skip this experience. So this is a Vietnamese, not really a touristy, foreign tourist restaurant buffet. And the way it works, you just walk around and you pick whatever you want. Most of it, or big part of the food, is uncooked, and you actually cook it on your table. And by the way, you get unlimited supply of local beer. And this whole thing costs like $12 or something like that. I think a pretty good deal because you can stay there as long as you wish and you can eat as much as you want. And what would be the trip without visiting a local market? Markets are, in my opinion, a great place to see a slice of local life. You see what people are trading, you see what is available, and this market actually is absolutely off the beach. You don't see foreigners there even occasionally, even though occasionally some of them kind of wander here, but not that many. They have shops on the beach for the tourists. So this is almost exclusively for local folks, people who live in Nha Trang. And you see the usual assortment of fruits and vegetables. You see meat, you see clothing, and all the stuff that people need for their daily life. So I think it's a good place to wander around and just have a look. And this was another seafood buffet. Obviously, not on the same night. I actually wouldn't have been capable of eating so much in one day. But anyway, this was in a more touristy area, almost on the beach, like 100 meters from the beach. It was more upscale. It was also more expensive, but I should probably say a little bit more pricey, but still very cheap. It was still around $15, I think, and they had a pretty big selection of different foods. I think I had ostrich meat there, which was a new experience for me. It was okay. I also saw the frog legs, which I had eaten previously years ago, and the usual standard pork, chicken, even some sushi, and a lot of seafood and seafood and seafood. And it was pretty good because not only you had good food, you had also, or I had also good views. And of course, it was the same style. You cook it at your table or on your table. So it was all really, really worth it in my opinion. The Ponagar Tower, also called Cham Towers or Kam Towers, I don't exactly know how to pronounce it, was built between the 8th and 13th centuries under the Panduranga dynasty of the Champa ancient kingdom. This was one of the religious centers of the Champa kingdom, which was the place to worship the goddess Ponagar, the mother of the Cham and other people in the region. Though the structures have experienced many devastations due to wars and nature, it was always rebuilt by local people. When the Vietnamese people first arrived to this area, they continued to maintain and preserve these structures. Nowadays, Cham people are ethnic minority here, and I was told that Hindus, Buddhists, Chinese and Vietnamese alike pray for defense against personal misfortune here. For me, the towers themselves were not so surprising. What I did not expect was that they have Hindu origins. I would not have expected that ancient Indian army and Hindu religion reached here and established a presence. That must have lasted for quite some time, obviously. And it is unmistakably a Hindu temple. Just the presence of various carvings and reliefs of Hindu god Shiva makes clear who the builders were. So, definitely worth visiting, especially if you get tired by the beach and the seafood. Don't you think so? I do. So I think the time has come to show you where I stayed, and this is a second hotel where I stayed. It is a 5-star according to the Vietnamese criteria. First one was also 5-star. I just wanted to change the hotel to be even closer to the beach and to have a little bit different experience. It's pretty good. I don't know, it's 5-star according to the Western standard. Clean, spacious, little safe, little fridge, pretty good bathroom, shower, really nice, and the service downstairs, like in any major hotel, huge lobby, restaurant, and so on. And by the way, breakfast was included. And if you are interested about the price, I think it was like $30, something like that, and the prices can fluctuate quite a lot depending on demand. And also in the reception they were a little bit surprised how little I have paid, because I've got the price of the internet, and if you just walk in the price is higher. So unless you are on a really tight budget, if you get here, I think it's worth it to stay in an upscale hotel. The service was good, no complaints, and breakfast included was good.
So I think this will be it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. Take care. Goodbye.